Okay, we just making it through December, making through 2023 really, really quickly. um, so welcome, Goddess Guidance on Tuesday, Tuesday the 13th. And we just have a couple more, two more, and we are done with 2022. Can you believe it? This has definitely been a year of change and growth. For the collective and us individually, myself included. So, I'll just see how these next 2 weeks of meditation seals up the year. And we will see who shows up today. It's the Goddess Guidance for today. I keep hearing a particular number each time, and I'm like, what is that about? Okay. So the message that we have is to be strong. Be strong. Okay. Close out the year strong, I guess. And let's see. Miss Sekhmet says that you are stronger than you think you are. All right. And your strength assures a happy outcome. And so a little bit about Miss Sekhmet is that she is an Egyptian sun goddess. She's also a fiery protector who is married to an Egyptian deity named Ta. Her name means strong and mighty, and so a lot of times you'll see her connected with lions. It symbolizes her fierceness, her protective nature. But lions can also be very playful, very loving, very doting. And sometimes she will appear as a woman with a lion's head. All right, so call upon Sekhmet to shore up your strength and power. So what is it that you need? Some strength and power to either complete, to finish, or to let go. Sometimes it takes strength for us to let something go, or just that motivation to, like I said, tie up some loose ends. Maybe go ahead and get your Christmas shopping done if you celebrate, the holidays, and just so that you're at least as stress-free as possible the rest of this year. So let's see what Ms. Sekhmet also has to pour into us for tonight's meditation. Okay. So go ahead and just give yourself a moment to wiggle around, take a nice stretch, and just check in with your physical surroundings. Don't judge it. Just allow yourself to just take in your physical space, and knowing that our physical space is a reflection of our inner world, our inner space. Give yourself a few breaths as you bring your eyes to a soft gaze, or perhaps you begin to close them if they're not there already. Just taking a few deep rounds of breath, inhaling, exhaling. As you begin to deepen the breath, as you inhale, you'll expand the belly, the heart space, allowing the mind to open as you breathe all the way into those spaces, and exhale, allowing yourself to release any tension there within the mind, heart, the body. Just repeating this flow and this cycle of breath, inhaling, expanding the belly, the heart, and the mind. Exhaling, reversing the flow, allowing the breath to just flow at a nice, smooth, steady pace. Just returning to your natural breath. Allowing it to just smoothly move in and out of the body. Noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the feeling, sensation, back of the throat as the air moves through the passageways, filling your body with new life, and exhaling, allowing you to release what was old, to move any stagnancy by simply just connecting to the breath. Taking this time to just slowly settle in. Allowing your inner space to become calmer, quieter. Still. Allowing your inner space just be tranquil and peaceful, regardless of however you showed up this evening. Just reminding yourself that it's merely a shift in your attention and then your intention can help you to move into another space energetically, just for this moment, just for this time that we are here collectively, a sacred space where we allow ourselves to receive as well as release. Remembering that we have tools that allow us to release the thoughts, the feelings, sensations within the body. We allow ourselves to either ground those energies out and down into the earth, rooting down to the base of our spine, the soles of our feet, down deep into the earth. Or if you want to try something else, maybe you just imagine those thoughts, those feelings, any cares or concerns, in a basket out in front of you, or in a balloon or ball of light, and you just release it up to the heavens above. But know that you are supported either way. Through grounding, down and out, ascending, transcending, upwards. Allow yourself to feel both energies from above and below flowing into. As you release down into the earth, you also receive through those same roots the nourishment of earth energy that supports you in being strong and stable in the flow of the rhythms and the cycles of this earthly realm. And as you allow yourself to release upwards, you also receive in through your crown this golden light pouring into you, down your face, and down the back of your neck, into your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands. fingertips, flowing down into the chest and the heart space, inviting this golden light down to the belly, feeling it flow down the back, allowing it to come into the hips. And for just a moment, giving yourself permission to just be, just breathe. Really taking the time to acknowledge and honor that you are the embodiment of heaven and earth. Allowing yourself to be resourced and to receive the support of these two divine energies, providing you with clarity, guidance, stability, alignment. Just being in the flow above and below. As you remembering that you are the embodiment of heaven and earth energy. You are reminded of how strong you are, how powerful you are. It's time to remember to remind yourself that you are stronger and more capable than you may think you are. Victory is yours. Allow yourself to receive all of the support you need to bring this year to a close. Start a new chapter. It is your strength in seeing things through. Tying up those loose ends. Shifting your attention, your focus. Paying attention to the details, prioritizing yourself. All those things, including your strength to see them through, assures happy outcome. Something bright and new on the horizon. You may not see the full picture just yet. But just like the sun rises over the horizon each day, you can trust that new beginnings, new opportunities are on the way. So you have survived 100% of all of your quote-unquote worst days. And yet here you are, victorious, survivor, a thriver, learning to continue to heal, to understand who you are, to become more mindful and more self-aware Here you are still persevering regardless of what has happened. You're stronger than you think you are. At all times, you are stronger than you think you are. Just because you may have thoughts that you aren't does not mean it is true. Which is why a practice of mindfulness, meditation, self-reflection is necessary to help you overcome, outgrow, and evolve from what you may have normalized as a way of being or feeling about yourself. See yourself as strong in this moment. What would you look like? Strong and victorious. How does that feel? How would that feel to just pretend that you are stronger, victorious? There's no need to complain about anything, to judge or blame. It's a reflection of divine, feminine, and human form. You are the embodiment of strength, power, grace, creativity, flow, inspiration, beauty, instincts. You are more powerful, stronger than you think you are. See, as you begin to affirm this, know this, feel this, embody this truth, you begin to rise above any old tendencies, old beliefs, old doubts, worries, and heaviness. You begin to rewrite the narrative, begin to see things clearly. And in this new light of beautiful feminine strength, your life will automatically shift, as if by magic. Things, synchronicities happen in miraculous ways. Your needs are met before you even knew you needed them. From this open and expanded state of empowerment, the supportive space of empowerment, begin to attract new friendships, new opportunities, new experiences, new forms, multiple ways of abundance, so that you can manifest and reach your highest potential. Spirit wants you to succeed in achieving your life's purpose, your mission, and all that you need to support you is given. Release the doubts and the fears that keep you blocked and playing small. keep you being less than. The greater you show up for yourself, the greater the space it is that you hold, not only for yourself, but in this world, and the greater space you have energetically to hold more of the things that you truly desire, bringing you peace, love, joy, happiness, prosperity. Life becomes a pleasurable experience, intimate dance between heaven and earth, moving through you. Sometimes being strong simply means accepting yourself, where you are, how you are, who you are. Sometimes being strong means simply just seeing yourself in the most favorable light possible. The most favorable light that you can imagine. See yourself taking center stage in your life. Allow yourself to be acknowledged, to be valued, to be seen, to be heard. Give yourself permission to be the star of the show in your life. And all the supporting cast members are merely there to assist you along the way. You're all part of this grand performance we call life. Give yourself permission to take up some space. Just breathe, relax. And see yourself in that favorable light. What views of yourself are you willing to release in exchange for better perspectives on how you see yourself? Sometimes shifting the ways we've seen ourselves all these years, or even how we see ourselves today, right here, right now, in this moment. Sometimes that takes mental strength. Strength is not always physical. It takes strength to show up for yourself, to speak up for yourself, to take care of yourself. It takes strength to let go and to acknowledge that you are ready for better and to accept change. It takes strength to soften and to just let go. Not have to prove anything, be right. Sometimes it takes strength just to say, okay, accept what is, and proudly walk away. It takes strength to practice discernment, take action steps, in doing what serves us and our highest good and our well-being for others. Take strength to uphold your boundaries and your values, integrity. So be real with yourself. Feel the feels. Allow yourself to have those thoughts, but be mindful of the ones that you choose to actually believe and hold on to. Give yourself permission to release that which no longer serves you. Be strong mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. You are strong. Yet you can also be graceful. That is the dualistic nature of the divine feminine. Divine feminine can come through as the archetype of the creatrix, a divine feminine aspect that likes to create and recreate, and in the process, it has to also end or destroy, like the goddess Kali, of endings and beginnings. Divine feminine sometimes can show herself as soft and gentle, graceful, like a delicate rose, or like an angel, angelic figure. Soft and airy, gentle, like the goddess Kuan Yin, one of compassion. So you see, the divine feminine can show up in so many different ways. The way that she has shown herself through you is divine and sovereign, just as it is. Your purest, most original essence is untouched and still lies within you. She's still pure, beautiful, untouched by the outside world. And that part of you also holds strength. Maybe you vow to release, let go of underestimating yourself. Maybe every time you think you can't, you just say, you know what, I got this. I can. And see what happens. Maybe you choose to exercise your strength by no longer yielding to pressure from others, to asserting your boundaries greater, saying no thank you, or not today, and not giving in to temptation, habits, actions, people that disturb your peace. You have a right to protect your energy, to protect your time. One of our greatest currencies, time. You have a right to protect yourself, your energy, your time, your presence. Because in doing so, you preserve truest nature, truest essence of yourself. There's no need to complain or indulge in any negative thinking. Use your strength. Creativity is a strength of the divine feminine. Use that creativity to imagine something else. And if you physically want to become stronger, then this is also your validation to do so. To go for those walks, take that class, download that app, whatever you have to do to get your body physically moving so that you can move that life force energy through you, allowing you to be in the flow of nature. For you are an extension of that. Whatever it is that you have decided to take action on behalf of your well-being on multiple levels, taking accountability, responsibility, control over your life. You do so with ease and grace. What does it mean to be mentally strong, with mental strength? What does that mean to you? And if you can't think of anything right now, just allow yourself to ponder, to contemplate. What does it mean to have mental strength? What does that look like, sound like, feel like for you? Because as you begin to think about it, you are also building a new option for your brain, for your mind to function. So when we start thinking about what it means to be mentally strong, we start to tie ourselves to that idea, that concept. And at some point, our minds will say, you know what, that's the option for today. That is how I'm going to handle this scenario or show up. And it becomes a new program running in the background of the mind, something that becomes more accessible for you to tap into because you've now connected those neurological pathways to that idea, giving your brain and the mind an option that it can resource from anytime it feels it needs mental strength. It'll just click. And the next breath, contemplate what it means to be emotionally strong or resilient. It's a good word as well. Emotionally fluid, flexible, strong, resilient, whatever verbiage serves you. Ask yourself what that looks like or feels like so that you can begin to create those emotional pathways to that option, to that feeling when life may come at you fast. You allow your emotional default setting to be one at ease or to be resilient, to be strong, steady. Strength does not necessarily mean having to sit and just weather the storm. It can also mean allowing yourself to flow with that which is happening around you. There's great power in the ability to let go and flow. That is a divine feminine quality and one of her strengths. And what does it look like you to be physically strong? And that can simply mean not being pushed around, being able to stand your ground and speak your truth from a place of love and kindness, or to assert yourself when needed. Physical strength can also look like building muscular strength and endurance, doing exercise, working out. To have more strength, maybe we need to just do simple things like rest more, sleep better, stay hydrated, eat proper foods for our nourishment. Being physically strong doesn't necessarily have to equate to how much weight you can bench press, how much you can endure. It can also be how well you adapt. Being able to adapt is another divine feminine strength. We see that comes as natural as possible for Mother Nature. Go figure. We build these concrete jungles, and yet still leaves and roots, little sprouts will begin to peek through the concrete or between the bricks. Mother Nature simply adapts. That is her strength. And you too possess this strength to flow and not force. Your ability to adapt feeds and empowers your resilience, which makes you stronger mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. It can also empower you to be stronger financially and also in your relationship to your sensuality. Your ability to connect and share intimate moments with others. It takes strength sometimes to soften and let your guard down. But maybe the strength of your heart comes not from building walls, but from its ability to soften in the hardships. How can you strengthen your connection to spirit, the divine feminine? If showing up for yourself, and showing up weekly for these meditations can be a bit of a challenge, whether it's the day and the time or just life itself, but you still show up. Celebrate yourself. It takes strength to commit to something. It takes strength to commit when adjustments and changes are made, and still prioritize yourself, your spiritual well-being, your mental well-being, emotional well-being, physical well-being, financial and sexual well-being. It takes strength to commit to those things. And each day may look different, where you apply your energy, your focus, your intention. But to remind yourself of how great you are, how victorious, how strong you are. Practice the art of celebration. Learn to celebrate yourself. The small wins and the big ones. Celebrate yourself. It's kind of like practicing gratitude, but with a little bit more spunk to it. Gives you a little bit of extra. Celebrate yourself. You are stronger than you think you are. And this ability, this innate strength within you, assures a happy outcome for today, tonight, and all of your tomorrows. So be it. Three deep rounds of breath. And slowly bringing some movement to the body. You can wiggle your toes, fingers, maybe doing some hip circles or some shoulder rolls, neck rolls. Taking a nice little stretch and maybe giving yourself a little hug there. Celebrating yourself for being here and showing up. And then when you are ready, you feel complete, you can open your eyes, gracefully coming out of meditation. Feel like I was on a roll with that one. A lot of information was coming out. Okay, so